Easy.
So apparently, salt is used as a universal flavor improver because at low concentrations, it will reduce bitterness and increase sweetness, but at high concentrations, it will actually increase savoriness and like reduce sweetness. So it's kind of weird.
Dude, I
That's
just
why
know
my dad always
everything-
put salt on watermelon.
Yes.
Salt
Oh,
is not
salt-
a seasoning.
Salt.
Yes.
It is a
That was good.
flavor enhancer. It's a flavor enhancer.
Salt on watermelon actually does make it taste sweeter.
Yeah.
You know what's
Mhm.
fucking weird?
You.
Some guys on the boat.
Yeah, you.
They put they take vanilla ice cream and they put soy sauce on it.
Oh,
Whoa.
Okay,
whoa,
okay.
I know.
Okay, I have heard of people do that,
They-
but I
they-
cannot get past it. I have.
They say it tastes
No.
like caramel.
Hell no.
Oh,
Hell no.
Fuck
personally.
Oh
no.
God! I bet you
There's
they
no
also say they're
way.
not retarded.
Yes. And also, there's nothing else to eat.
Yeah, that too.
But
you
speaking
could
of
just eat
salt,
the ice cream.
there's a guy at my shop that literally on his gun belt for like deployments and stuff that has like your holster and extra M9s and like a tourniquet. He literally has a holster for like a salt shaker, like one of those camping salt shakers.
Badass.
I kid you not, has like just a little pouch that fits it perfectly, and he carries it with him everywhere.
You never
pouch
know when
of
you're gonna
salt.
need salt.
Yeah,
Pouch
like
of salt.
like just a Velcro pouch that fits like those camping like sealable top fucking salt shakers. And like
I'll
he,
be damned.
yeah, he takes it on deployments. He puts like a fuck ton of salt on everything. Like just absolutely
Mate.
everything. I kid you not. I've seen him get like breakfast, like eggs, bacon, pancakes, put salt on everything. All of it.
It's got Nate in one pocket
Hmm.
and salt in the other.
I dude,
That's funny.
everything.
I like that.
Oh, shit, man. So, Henry, you want to introduce us in?
Okay.
This
Yeah,
second
yeah, yeah,
podcast?
yeah. Okay. Welcome back to the second episode of the All Shit Show. Today is a very special episode for, I think, at least Dylan and myself. You know, we've both been talking about this for a couple weeks
while.
now.
Yeah.
Well, actually, since I came up with the idea and
Yeah.
since I presented it. But episode 2, conspiracy theories. And we're doing everything under the entire umbrella. We're going from aliens, 9/11, fuck, what was the other one? Pizzagate. Like today we're doing everything. So I do have a few points to start off, but I will let Dylan bring up the first topic.
All right.
What do we
Okay.
got?
So the pyramids, right? Okay. In
Okay.
Egypt, y'all know them. Y'all have seen them.
Yeah.
Fake.
I don't think that people
I'm
made
kidding.
them. People can't have made that shit. Like whatever you say to me, there's no fucking way. I've done construction. I've done whatever. There is no way that they constructed these 12-ton blocks and made something that big. I don't
Bro,
care how many people it was.
They're not even 12
can't.
ton. Like, you're talking about hundreds of tons. Like,
Are we talking?
No,
Are we
no.
talking about the
Okay.
pyramids?
The
Yes.
one block is not hundreds of tons. There's no way. It's not.
Like-
It is heavy.
200,000
you.
pounds? I
Bro,
could believe a rock that's at the base could be 200,000 pounds.
Have you seen the
believe-
hieroglyphics from it though? Like the hieroglyphics literally have people and giraffes at the same height. I kid you
I
not.
believe.
They have
Yeah,
some
like,
fucking
they're-
giants.
Whoa, hold up. You're
I
bringing
believe
something.
that aliens fucking use their fucking witchcraft, whatever the fuck they have, and made that shit.
Oh,
There's no
okay,
fucking
okay.
way.
All right.
Okay. So the average weight of one of the tons or one of the blocks is 2.3 metric tons. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, there's a couple million blocks.
2.3 metric
yeah,
tons.
There's 2.3 million limestone and granite blocks.
Dude,
Like
there's no way.
there's no way within
Wait,
was
what'd you
it-
say, Henry? It was 2.1 million metric tons?
No,
No,
2.3.
2.3.
2.3 metric ton blocks, but there was like 2.3 million of them.
Oh, okay. So yeah, each one is 2.3 tons.
on average.
Yeah, on
There's
average.
no way. Like you can use pulleys, whatever, but like their best explanation is that they wet the sand to push them across the desert
On sleds.
on
Each
sleds.
block then weighs
Like they had
5,071.5
garden
pounds.
hoses that just fucking spray them down.
Okay, hear me out. Hear me
No.
out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out real quick. You're talking about 5 tons, roughly, on average each block, which means that's a 10,000-pound block.
I thought it was 2.3
Yeah,
tons.
2.5 tons.
Yeah, but someone just said, 5,000 pounds a block. Sorry, 5,000
Yeah.
pounds a block. I think that's doable. For me
No.
personally,
No, no,
I
no,
think
no,
that
no,
is
no, no, no.
doable.
But look
No,
how
no.
big they
We
are.
do okay. This is my first point. We do not possess any kind of technology at all that can efficiently move those blocks in the amount of time that they fucking did that.
Are you
Okay.
kidding me? Have you ever heard of a snatch block?
Yes.
That literally
But,
like triples the amount of force you can apply on an object. It's literally just one pulley does that, and you can set them up in like sequential order. So by like exerting like 5 pounds of force, you can lift like 200 pounds.
I'm not talking about like aliens helping them. I'm talking about they had modern day mathematics. Somehow they were smart, bro. These were smart people. They were not dumb people. They had the technology, like pulleys and stuff, to be able to pull this off. Yes.
No. They
Yeah.
do not have enough technology to pull 2.5 ton blocks, literally millions of them, in a span of what, like 20 years? There's no fucking way.
And like the ramp that you'd have to build to put them in position,
It was
you'd
just
have
a
to
spiral
stretch out a
along the
mile.
outside.
Like it'd be
No,
so
it was
fucking long.
it was literally a spiral up the incline of it, and then after that they filled it in.
Henry, I guarantee you we can get 20 guys from our football team, go out into the desert and pull a 2.5 ton block a couple fucking feet. All right.
Okay. How many pounds is 2.5 tons?
5,000.
It's 5,000.
5,000 pounds.
That's
In
not
sand.
that fucking much.
But
No.
but with sand,
That makes it like easier.
no, that makes it hard.
It makes it more exhausting in the long run, but it's easier to slide because it's less friction because you have all like the air molecules in between the individual
Yeah.
grains of sand.
It's just gonna.
And then
dig
all
in.
you have to do is
Have you
get
ever
what
tried
one
to
or
like
two
push
people.
something?
Hang on, all you have to do is get
Okay.
1 or 2 people to dig the sand out of the way as you're continuing to pull it. That's all that takes. Is 10 people in a rope around it, 2 people digging sand out of the way.
Mm-mm.
No,
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
there's no.
No.
No,
There's no
there's no way that they pulled off more. Okay, just the main three. There's no way that they pulled just the main three off in 20 years. No way.
How
Hang
far
on.
No
did
way.
they? How far did they actually like drag this shit? Because I haven't.
Okay.
Like,
If you get 15,
The
if you
Corey-
get 15, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm gonna try to find how far
Okay.
the Corey was.
If you get 15 people on each block, that's 330 pounds they had to pull on
Okay.
their own.
An F-250 it weighs 3 tons.
Yeah. So think about if those sleds mixed with the wet water had the amount of like imagine if it was as smooth as the tires of an F-150 could have. It's just like putting an F-150 in neutral and pulling it on ground.
Exactly.
Okay. Oh no. The Corey that they pulled the blocks from is 500 miles away.
Holy shit!
I'm pretty sure that was.
500.
Hey, I'm pretty sure that was proven false, though. I'm pretty sure that was proven false.
The stone quarries were 500 miles away.
Fuck.
I
So
heard somewhere
you're
that where that rock was pulled from the river, very close to where they were built.
There's
no.
fucking
It says
way.
the pyramids and quarries were the what is it? The granite. It was pulled from 500 miles away. Each
Right
block
here,
each block
right here.
ranged from 2 to 3 tons in weight.
Okay, that's just a lot of slaves.
Yeah, right here it says the Tura limestone used for the casing was from nearby quarries, like literally across the river that was next to them.
Nah. Bruh. There's got to be. They had to have had some help with some aliens, though. Like, they had to have.
Okay,
They
and
had
then
to
all those,
have they had
all
to have had
those.
some kind of help that wasn't from this world.
And did you know, like, the inside of it sends out a frequency to fucking space? Like
Yes,
it's insane. Like, how the fuck did they know? Okay, if we design it like this, it's gonna send off this frequency. They didn't even know what the fuck a frequency was back then. Like they have radios. Look that up.
okay, yes, and then also the top block on the three main pyramids were all solid gold. Do you know why they were solid gold? Because gold's a great conductor. It's a great conductor.
They also just like gold.
Okay,
yeah,
okay, no,
that's
no, no,
true.
no, no, no. But they have also found passive gold coming through from throughout all of the pyramids leading up to the very top block.
Copper.
Okay.
So
Copper.
you're okay, so you're telling me that they're just doing that just because there's no reason behind it? Because ooh, that looks
Oh,
pretty.
I didn't say there was no reason behind it. I don't. They have their own reasons. I don't know if it was because of aliens or they have their own reasons of why they put gold on it. But I don't know about aliens.
One theory I've
Aliens
heard
are real
is
though.
that it was actually just a massive battery.
Yeah, I've heard that it was a battery to charge the ships that would come down from the sky. They would hover over them to charge before they
Yeah, but
left.
wouldn't that
And
take some sort of like super advanced technology that we would have found? Like, why is there no evidence that aliens actually did help them? Why is there no solid fucking proof? Like
Because like
a, a
shit gets destroyed over time.
yeah, but we're
and
talking
okay,
about
okay,
like
okay, and
dude, we're talking
but
about King Tut's tomb was perfectly preserved, and there's no perfectly preserved like shrine to these gods that helped them.
no, because they did it on purpose. They were gods, so they were not from this earth. So that's why the only like quote unquote proof that we have is all the pictures, paintings,
Mm-hmm.
of we only have pictures of them because they weren't from this world. So they praised them in a way, but they didn't do it in such that they felt that they needed to have a physical
No,
um
I'm not believing that, bro. If you went to another planet and built something like the pyramids in front of a primitive race like the humans, you wouldn't claim that as your own.
Because I mean, humans are naturally just greedy and fucking want the attention. Maybe they didn't fucking need that. Maybe they
okay,
just wanted
okay, okay.
to help us
So
out.
since we have some people in the group who don't think aliens are real, okay. Explain.
Okay, I
Nobody,
think
no.
aliens are real.
nobody said that. Nobody.
Yes,
said it.
no. That's exactly what you
I
guys
said
said.
alien.
No.
I said I'm not sure if aliens built the pyramids. I never
No,
said aliens
yes.
weren't real.
Aliens, I
I
don't think the
aliens
aliens
are
built the
real.
fucking pyramids. No, I'm sorry.
So
It's not the fact. It's the
So
fact that I
you're
don't want to believe. It's the fact that it's part of me doesn't want to believe that it happened just because it's fucking scary in one case, and on the other case, I just don't believe that these aliens. Why would they not be here right now if they did that shit? It doesn't make
Because
sense.
they're trapped inside the pyramids, and the gold is the
trapped
only way to
inside the
keep them
pyramids.
concealed.
Yeah, we
'Cause we beat
advanced
the fuck out of
and we beat them.
Do you think that like all of
Whenever-
the ancient like Egyptian gods? Do you think those are aliens and they
Jeez.
thought they were gods?
Was
I
I
Jesus
don't
an
know.
alien?
Because
Okay,
they also
okay.
worship
Okay,
cats.
yes. Okay, but okay, so this is my next point. In many different cultures around the world, some that have never had any contact with each other at all, almost all of them mention something of a sky being coming down from the sky in similar looking vessels, similar types of flying birds, or a lot of them mention a metal bird coming down from the heavens in a raging ball of fire. Tell me why there is several different cultures that have never had single contact with any of them, and they all
Because
mention similar shit.
I'm pretty sure it's because they didn't have rules and regulations on drug consumption back then.
The FDA did not approve.
They just all had the
everybody,
same trip.
yeah, everybody that did drugs back then had to be a slave and working and building the pyramids. That's
So
why they
they
had
just
so many
drugged 'em
people.
up so that, like-
yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it because, like, in fucking during like World War II, like every fucking country was dosing their soldiers with something. Like the
Well, yeah,
Nazis, they
even
were
we
doped
were.
on meth.
We were too. Like,
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
but
like
how do
cocaine
we
or something.
know? How do we know that what they're saying is what they're saying? You know, how is it a perfect translation that a giant bird came from the fucking sky? Maybe they were saying, "I'm fucking hungry," and a giant bird was in the sky, and we shot that motherfucker down and ate
Okay,
it.
so like,
Okay, no.
put yourself
They
back.
shot a giant metal bird. They have found text and they have found pictures of it. It is a giant metal bird, and there's so many vessels across that look the exact same. Tell me why.
Take yourself back into that era. All right. There's no cars. There's no nothing. All you got are fucking sticks and rocks and shit. You see this
slingshots.
metal. Just imagine seeing an F-18 just fly through the sky. You're gonna be like, "What the fuck was that?" You're just gonna be like, if anybody asks you about it, you'd be like, "Yeah, it's this fucking metal bird because it was flying." That'd be your only explanation because you didn't know what the fuck you saw. So yeah, that was the best explanation, and yeah.
I'm just saying we will never know, and you know what's going to go on for the rest of humanity is talk like we are doing right now, and we're just never going to know.
No. I definitely feel like sometime towards the end of our lifetime, we're gonna know something a little bit more.
Bro, we're not going to be
And
around for very long. Shit.
I don't know, man. I think that we're gonna see like actually interact with aliens before we're dead.
You do think?
Yeah,
I don't know about
not like walking across the street, but like
I don't know
have
about
contact.
that, but I will definitely feel like there will be some kind of contact, or
Some like,
there
harder proof.
yeah, some type of concrete proof.
Honestly, I think
can see
our
that.
next big step in evolution is like kind of harnessing gravity. Sounds fucking stupid.
Did you
But,
watch?
like,
Did you watch Bob Lazar on?
Yeah.
What do you mean
Yeah.
harnessing gravity?
Yeah, using it as a
So,
power source
like,
or like
Yeah.
a way to
So, like,
transport ourselves.
If you watch the Bob
But-
Lazar fucking documentary, he said like it's just like this fucking thing that makes gravity. He doesn't know how, but what it does is it like creates like a
force
like,
field.
not kind of like a force field, but like it creates like a little dip in front of you that you fall into. So it creates gravity where you're just falling into. And how these, like, if you watch the like the F-18 fucking seeing these UFOs, they just like bounce around the place. They can do that because they're just constantly changing their inertia and their gravity. So if you're inside of that, you don't feel a fucking thing. You're not being bounced around. You're just fucking, the inertia is changing. And I think that that's going to be our next step, is learning how to fuck with that.
That's
See,
a big
that
step.
I don't
that
know
will
how you'd be
change
able
everything.
to pull that off, though, because to me that
We
kind of
won't-
ties in with like the
That
third
is-
law of like
Exactly.
matter
That-
can neither be created nor destroyed.
That
And to
is
me,
a
that
step
sounds like
we will not see in our lifetime.
no, 100% not. I can see them using like magnetic fields and everything
But
to
like,
fucking.
if you could do that, theoretically, you could go light speed, because
Oh,
you're
so all of
creating.
this is theoretical. Like they haven't actually done it yet.
No, there's
No,
this
it's
thing
impossible.
that is
Okay, I
that
honestly
we
don't
have
think that's
it. We have
possible to
we have foreign
create gravity.
technology. We have foreign technology, and we don't know how it works, and it makes its own gravity.
So you're saying you believe Bob Lazar?
I absolutely do.
So do I. There is no fucking way he could have made all of that shit up. I mean,
I
if
know.
even if it's not real, it's still fucking wild that
Yeah,
he could have
man.
made all of that up.
There's a lot of
I
schizophrenics out
watched
there.
that. I watched that for the first time, and I was super skeptical. What the fuck is that word? Skeptical?
Yeah.
Skeptical?
And
Yeah.
then
Skeptical.
I watched it over again, and I was like, and I watched some YouTube videos. I was like, dude, this guy hasn't changed his story in
Not at all.
like 40 years, in like 30 years. Like, it's insane. And now we're coming out with like the Pentagon released footage of these UFOs in the sky, and it's just like, holy shit.
And like anything Joe Rogan asked during that entire thing, if it wasn't scripted, which I'm assuming it wasn't, then he had like a perfect answer to everything.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know. That's just
and
insane.
it's wild. And I think that's the next step, because like if we can harness gravity, we ain't got to use gas, we ain't got to use really anything, because we can just fucking literally do everything. It's, I don't know, fucking crazy.
If Bob Lazar is telling the truth, then I feel like we're closer to finding out how that works.
Yeah,
But
I definitely,
if he's lying, then we're a long way off.
yeah. One hell of a story though.
Yeah, oh yeah, it is.
Fucking got me. In like 10 years, it's gonna be like the WWE. Yeah, that was all fake. And everybody's like, "What? Come on, man."
If he comes out and says he's lying, I'm not gonna believe him. The government told him to do that.
You don't
All
think
right.
that dude? You don't think that dude like would have been killed already, or you think they're just letting him talk because of how crazy
Nah.
the shit he's saying?
The reason
No
why
one
he
will
came
believe it.
out, the reason why he started talking about it was to protect himself, because he thought the government was gonna kill him. So he started speaking out so that if he does get killed, people would know why.
Oh no! Like, have you seen that dude on TikTok, bro? He's like absolute proof.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. You're talking about guys like him that just that look
Proof
a
of
little
what?
better.
Okay. I see where you're going with this, but Bob has the credentials to show that like he's not just like talking out of his ass like
Dude,
that
anyone
old
can have credentials, bro.
what?
Anyone can have credentials.
He was a nuclear physicist.
Yeah, maybe he just fucking went crazy.
I don't know, man. The government
That's
wants all of
that's
his
completely
records.
possible. That's
Okay, this is
completely
what I'm
possible.
talking about right now. I'm not disavowing anything that you guys are saying. I'm just trying to use my human brain to logically make assumptions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm not going beyond like reasonable human thought because there's no way our human brains can comprehend anything that we're saying right now with aliens and gravity technology and all that shit. I'm just trying to logically piece this together. Oh, maybe this guy has a mental issue that he developed that he's just talking fucking batshit crazy now, you know?
Yeah, that's completely possible that he's just insane.
Technically, we already are using stuff to create gravity, like on the
How-
International Space Station. Like
Okay, but no,
it spins, but it's
I'm
not
talking about the
creating.
Bob Lazar thing where he's
Yeah,
talking about 9 spaceships in a hangar and that he was inside one of them and talking to someone flying around the desert. You know,
no, like you can't just create gravity like how Dylan was saying he was explaining in his video or talk, whatever it was, about you step in front of you and like you basically fall. You can't do that, but you can create
I know.
gravity.
But yeah,
you
that's what Bob Lazar said they had.
they that no.
In his,
I mean,
it's
watch the videos. Like, watch the F-18 videos, like that the Navy's put out. These aircraft, they catch them on radar, and they go from 20,000 feet to at sea level in fucking in a radar scan, which is less than 5 seconds, depending on the radar. That's fucking quick. That's quick as fuck. And if you don't have something like that that's pulling you in, like not fucking with your internal inertia and like is making its own inertia and gravity, then you're gonna be a fucking jumbled mess inside that craft. Either we're dealing with
so
fucking
you said
robots
20,000 feet.
20,000 feet.
How many miles are in 20,000 feet?
I have no clue.
Okay, because I can tell you right now, the top speed of an F-18 is almost 1,200 miles an hour.
Okay, but this thing.
So you can
goes
literally just
fucking-
full throttle that bitch straight down, and I think that meets that time frame.
But how do you watch the videos?
I haven't
It's
watched
literally
his
this-
videos, but I have had a
No.
walk around and inside an F-18.
find them and put them in
No.
Discord.
Okay, I will. Because like these little things are like little beams in the sky, and then they'll just fucking like stop in the sky, and then just fucking take off, do like weird zigzag shit that, like, there's no curve in it. It's literally just zigzags.
There's no way. I have a top secret clearance, and I was a walk around from all the mechanics that work on the F-18. I had a walk around on the F-18.
I have a
So there's
higher clearance than you.
I'm telling you, they're not a thing. If I didn't have the right clearance, I couldn't have gotten the walk around on it.
I'm gonna fucking put this in the Discord, and I want you to watch it. But we'll keep on talking about some of this shit.
why has our greedy fucking government not used this technology to make
Because I
war
think
weapons?
Because
Because
okay. I think to a
Figure-
certain point that they have, but I think they're
Do you
being
think that
cautious
the reason
because
humans advanced so much is because we found this technology? Like, because we've advanced literally
super fast.
tenfold in the last century.
If you look at like technology, how much it's grown,
it's
it's insane.
Or is it the basic? Is it that, or is it the basic understanding of how our world works? Because you'd be surprised. 100 years ago, no one fucking
That is
thought about that shit. No one was like, "Oh, maybe our
It's the
maybe our
fucking
ground
train.
produces heat, so then 100 years later, oh, our ground produces heat. Let's develop what's that? Thermodynamic. What do you heat the helms? What do you call that? Um, thermo. I can't even speak right now.
I don't
You
even know where
know,
you're going.
I'm saying like people didn't understand how our world worked back then.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying. People
What?
just thought basic. People were taught to know the basics and not to think outside the box. You know, it wasn't the norm.
Oh, Dylan, none of that video said that was an F-18, nor like could you really tell.
Okay, there was a commander of like a CO on a crew on a fucking what the fuck is it called? I don't
Carrier?
fuck with them on a carrier who talked to a news reporter and said, "Yeah, we don't know what these things are, but they're otherworldly, and they move like I've never seen." And he's a captain, and he's never seen anything move like it. There's how much more do you want?
My debate about it was that it's not in F-18s. Like, it's
Yeah.
not in any aircraft we have.
I mean, I feel like if any human had that technology, like there would have been a war by now, and some countries would be gone.
Oh
You
yes,
know?
of course. Yeah.
Okay,
Because if
so
you can use that technology, you just rule the world. It would be over.
okay, so going back to what Brock said, why have we not seen any proof? Why has the government why haven't they come forward with anything? And it's for the exact point that you mentioned earlier that you don't want to believe it at all.
Oh,
The fucking general public would go absolutely fucking insane. The whole entire world would become a giant shit show if our government was just like, "Hey guys, we've had alien technology here for the last probably 80 years. We've just been hiding it from you, but yeah, here's all of this shit." The whole world's gonna go fucking nuts, and
yeah.
Well, it's
not
2020. I
in,
wouldn't be surprised.
but
I
not in
mean,
a good way. I mean, like it would be a complete clusterfuck, and I think that it's the human mind and the way that we are right now. We are not prepared to take that shit in at all. And I think that's also part of them. They're slowly letting stuff out. And I think the reason why they haven't shut up a lot of these people is because a lot of people still believe that it's just us. And a lot of people don't want to believe, and as long as the government can keep that and can keep the human mind and psyche intact, they're not going to release everything all at all at once.
yeah. So they've just been kind of like slowly letting it leak out.
Yeah, and I think that they're fine with letting these crazy old kooks talk because everybody is going to be like, oh, he's just some fucking crazy old guy when he very well could be telling the truth. Some of them could just be talking out of their ass, but there probably is some that it's like mixed in the bunch. But the majority of people think that they're just they're losing their mind, and so they're just like, okay, there's no real reason why we need to go crack down on them.
Yeah. I believe that too.
I think
I
the
And I feel
majority.
don't.
like if
I don't believe we have alien technology, but I do think the technology we do have, like in the government, is way more advanced than what everybody knows because they released like laser weapons in like 2000, like early 2000s that we had it, like we have them, and we had that technology in like the 1950s and 60s.
Yeah, man, I
Like,
can tell you that shit's absolutely true.
yeah,
There's some
I
shit that just people have absolutely no clue what the military actually has,
We
or
got
the
some
government
fucking
yeah,
actually
hydro weapons or some shit.
has.
no.
we
Uh,
have underwater bases.
hang
That's
on, I'm gonna look.
that's
I'm gonna
why
look
we
this up to see
that's
if I
why
can
we
talk
go on
about it.
deployment for 9 months. We just go to our underwater base.
Okay, so I could be
Hang on.
entirely wrong here, but I read an article a couple weeks ago that said that, and I'm sure you guys wouldn't know, but they have military protocol in place for specific otherworldly events. They so like if shit really hit the fan, probably both of you would have to do some type of training to prep for it. Maybe not you specifically, but people in the military. Goddamn, they have specific training set up just for um otherworldly attacks, otherworldly communications. So they have plans set in place, and you can't tell me that they're just having those plans in place just for the hell of it. There's no way they know something that we don't know.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they do. I don't know anything about it, but
No, I think they definitely do. I mean, it could be just in case.
yeah, we've got a
But
shit ton of plans. We got like, oh, what if fucking Russia invades? What if Britain invades? We got like a bunch of plans that the
oh yeah,
military
I have no
always thinks
doubt at all that the military has a plan for aliens.
they've got a plan for everything. How
Whether
good
it'll
they
work or
are,
not
but like
is a different story.
some cool shit.
I don't know, but okay. So going back to my second point, a long time ago. So those different sky beings, uh, for I guess these skeptics, I don't know if it was Caleb or Brock, but how would there be so many? We have found proof. Not okay. Proof meaning that they have left behind evidence for us that they were in contact by some type of sky being, whether it be a god, a deity. Why is there so many of those all around the world?
But what
From
is that proof?
that something from not from this world has come down and has made contact at several points and in several civilizations around the world. Because there's no way that all of these cultures and civilizations have just of and have gone crazy to the point where they're all thinking the same damn thing.
Yeah, it's kind of fucking weird.
Like there's too many similarities in every civilization. They all mention something. Whether
It's
it
always like
being
a god
a
or a
yeah,
fucking
yeah. Whether it's a god, it's a you know, like
I think some
there have been some people
Are you
uh
referring to the what you were talking about earlier with the giant metal bird?
yeah.
Okay, how do they know it was metal? Whoever, like, not us. How do we know? Like, how did they know it was made of metal?
Because it had come down and touched it it had touched the ground and they had interacted with it and the people that were on that.
What? Like, so everybody around the world had interactions with the giant metal bird.
I don't like it when you said that.
Okay. You make it sound like there's just one metal bird. No. There's very similar circumstances. It is not the same one. But why do they all mention something similar to that?
Okay, so earlier you said everybody saw like giant metal birds.
Okay.
And then
Yes,
now,
yes. Stuff.
yes,
They.
and then
Yeah.
now,
I don't like it when Caleb says it.
I was just getting it because earlier he said around the world they reported seeing a giant metal bird, so I thought there was just one this entire time. So
No,
there's
no.
multiple.
Yes.
Everybody saw it from what? Okay. That was like, what? There's none, or
No.
It's this big ass giant
There's
bird that just
no. There's
covers the
all.
whole world.
They all look different, but they all mention a sky being coming down in some sort of vessel, and there is many that said that it was a giant metal bird coming down from the heavens in a ball of fire.
okay.
Son.
Is that all it says? Is that all it says?
He said, son.
Specifically, I can look it up for you, but specifically, I know for a fact that there have been many that have mentioned some type of vessel coming down from the heavens in a ball of fire that have come from the heavens and touched Earth.
What if it was an
Meteors.
asteroid?
Was it?
It was literally just
meteor?
meteors.
Meteors.
Okay, but there's people and gods, deities riding on these flaming balls of fire coming down. These giant metal vessels coming down.
Okay, how do we
How
know
the
that?
fuck do they even know that they're metal? How do they know what metal is?
I just said that.
No,
They-
they
always existed.
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, yeah,
they know
but they
what
don't
metal
know-
is.
Well,
No,
they know.
they wouldn't have known what
Well-
metal was in that form, bro. They didn't
What-
have the shit. that
Yes,
we
they
have.
would have.
They have.
Yes,
No.
they would have.
Yeah.
What?
Yes,
What
no,
time
no,
frame-
no, no.
Hang on. What time frame is this? This is still around the pyramids, right?
This is around before, after. This is around that same general, give or take 1,000, 2,000 years.
Okay, then,
all
yeah,
of
they
those.
they knew what metals were back then, but they didn't
Yeah.
know alloys. I don't think
Yeah,
they
but
knew
think,
alloys
No,
think
back
about
then.
like what a spaceship looks like. They wouldn't have went up to it and been like, "Oh, this is aluminum titanium alloy." No,
No.
No.
Okay. No. That is not what I'm saying. They didn't know what kind of shit it was. That is exactly why they called it a giant metal bird, because they didn't know any other way to say it. That was the only way that they knew how to make sense of what it was. I'm not saying that they knew specifically exactly what it was. That was the only thing that they knew what to base it off of, was a giant metal bird, and their gods, deities were coming down on this giant metal bird in a ball of fire. Now, not every single vessel was a giant bird, but there are many references and drawings, depictions.
Okay, so did they call it a bird because it flew like a bird, or did they call it a bird because it looked like a bird?
Because
think
it flew and looked like a bird.
Okay, so
I honestly think it's just because
So-
it flew. They didn't know what flying was back then. They only knew birds flew. If it was
So-
in the sky, it was a bird.
Like, it maybe has
Exactly. It looked like a bird, and it was in the air, and
Okay.
their gods came down from the heavens.
It was the
Think
moon
of
that
this.
was crashing.
And I mean, these facts, these things that you're bringing up, Henry, aren't solid facts. I mean, they're
Okay, I will go look it up right now. Then
They can't be solid facts. It's not like direct translation.
none. There's
Like-
no. They have drawn depictions of it.
Okay, so anybody can go out and make a concept of what they want. Like we can go make a futuristic looking space shuttle of us flying to like the sun or something. That doesn't mean it happened. Like if you go make a rendering of us on the sun and then fucking plaster that shit up, hand draw it on the wall, in a 100,000 years someone finds it.
No,
That doesn't
but
mean we did it.
His point is that they've been all around the world, like the same thing.
I don't know. I honestly think it could just be everybody around the world being, yes, I want us to be in the sky. This is going to be us. If we can get in the sky on this thing, we're gods. And that's why they drew it. And
Yeah.
everybody else was just thinking that around the world.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like like you don't know whether that's fact or not, and
It very well could have just been a goal, a common goal for everybody around the world.
yeah.
Okay, but think
Hey,
about
bro.
this. The same people we see today that we call kooks, right? Just anybody that can get their hands on a cell phone, anyone that can get their hands on any sort of social media, and they can put out their ideas, no matter what they are, out for the whole world to see. What if these people have just existed forever? What if it was just any old kook that got his hands on a stone and a chisel and chiseled that shit out? You know, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. Yeah. I totally get what you're saying.
I agree that it's weird that like it's all around the world. There's no like cell phones, fucking carrier pigeons,
right?
shit
That
like
is
that.
weird.
That's
That
why
is
I'm
weird.
saying. That's why I'm
Bro,
saying it
that's-
might just be a goal.
That's insane, actually.
Bro,
Like,
that's
this-
same
insane
ideas.
to me. Just like a carrier pigeon. Like, how did they know? How did they find out? Oh, if I tie a note to this fucking animal, I can send it to people,
Because
and it will deliver it.
because they figured out that pigeons always return home.
That's
Yeah.
fucking
The
weird to me.
fastest
How
mode of
people just
transportation.
figure that shit out. Cause like, there's animals like fucking monkeys. They're just figuring out how to use rocks, and we're out here fucking. Oh, let me fucking write a note on this pigeon. Like, what the fuck? It's it's crazy how we like learn and adapt like so fucking fast.
It is. It is crazy. The human mind is alien, if you think about it, bro. The
It's kind
human
of weird.
mind
Really.
is the most powerful piece of technology that we can possess, and we do, but we just don't know how to use it.
It's kind of weird to me that like we're the only ones that fucking like we're the only animals that have like
A conscious?
yeah that are self-aware. and
Okay,
know
I
what the
just
fuck is
put
going on.
I just put some pictures in the Discord. Those are the most common ones.
That
Uh,
first one definitely isn't dated back to that era. That is not how great of shape that would be in. Especially if it was on the fucking History Channel out in the open like that. And the second one really looks like a weird ass totem pole to me, and a guy giving it a fucking lap dance.
It's definitely
No.
an ancient golden dildo.
I really don't know what that is. That second
All
one.
I know is that snakes have wheels.
Shut the
Oh
fuck
my
up.
oh my god,
No.
Shut up.
No.
this guy! Holy
How
fuck!
the fuck do they move like that, man? How?
They slither, dumbass.
Yeah,
Their
but
muscles.
explain to me what is slithering. How do you slither
Oh
and
my
move yourself?
god.
How do you push? How do you do that? Explain
You
it
can
to me.
slither on the fucking ground.
I
Go
want
lay on
to.
your back and fucking scoot your legs up and then push, bitch.
Yeah,
Does
but
that
they're
mean
not
you have
doing
wheels
that.
because you're fucking moving?
They're
No, you're
going
pushing on the
side to
ground.
side. That doesn't make any sense.
Yes,
What
it
do you
does.
mean?
They're expanding and contracting their spine, which contains their whole body's a muscle.
They have fucking wheels.
You lost. This is
For
coming
sure.
from the same kid that thought when you drink water through your nose, it goes into your lungs.
Holy shit.
Oh fuck.
I mean, technically,
Oh shit! We're
No,
gonna get on
don't
this.
even,
No,
Brock.
Brock,
Brock,
don't go down this
please.
road. Just
Bro,
agree
Oh,
he's
God.
wrong.
listen.
This is a long road, Brock.
You're wrong. You're wrong.
Listen, hold on.
No.
If you are drinking water through your nose, technically your body's thinking, I am consuming air right now. So that's going to open up the little valve
No,
where you're. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
no. I asked
Yes.
a doctor.
Motherfucker, have you ever tried to breathe through your nose underwater? What's going in your nose?
No, no,
No,
because I'm not
why
fucking
would I try
retarded.
that?
No, because
Why
I'm not a
would-
fucking
why would
idiot.
you not,
Exactly.
Dan?
So
Huh?
why would you drink water through your nose? Because it would go into your lungs. Why?
No,
It's
it
an
wouldn't.
obvious
No.
answer. It's our natural
It's just more.
human.
It's just more
reaction.
natural to drink it through your mouth. That's
Then
the
how do
only
people-
difference it makes.
No,
Your
no,
mouth
no.
and your
Fucking-
nose go to the same thing.
Then why do people
No.
do like lines of
Hold
coke,
on.
huh?
Do you guys not know the anatomy of the
Because
human
that goes
body?
into your brain, dumbass.
The human
What?
body.
You
Bro,
think
you're-
coke goes into your lungs?
Shut the fuck
What do
up.
you-
There's no way.
Bro,
I didn't know that.
the human body. Listen. When you when you consume food, your body subconsciously knows that
Ancient butt plug.
it's a difference between
God damn
air
it, Caleb.
and food and
Holy
water.
shit.
Wait,
Oh my god.
You just interrupted everything. Keep on going. Keep on going, Brock.
Your body subconsciously, without thinking, which means without thinking, by the way, your body knows that you are consuming something other than air. So automatically, your
You know
body
what?
is going.
You know what? I'm gonna test this right now.
Do it. Drink it, dude. Try to sniff water and see where it goes. See where it goes. It's gonna go directly into your lungs.
He's gonna fucking die on the mic.
God, I can't. I cannot believe Brock is on Dylan's side.
This man just sniffed water. See?
What the
He
fuck?
can't breathe. You know why?
Because there's water in your nose.
What? See? That is the natural human reaction to choking, which means you're not getting any air, which means there's something in your air passage.
Because there's something, because there's fucking water in your nose.
No.
That was
So if
terrible.
you're saying that if you try to breathe underwater, that it's just gonna go right to your mouth, through your
No.
nose.
Oh.
No, it's not going to go to your mouth. It's going to go to your lungs. Sorry, I wasn't listening
Exactly.
very intently.
Exactly.
It actually
you
won't, because your mouth, whenever you're swallowing, has muscles that make it go into the right pipe. Whenever you're drinking through your nose, it's because you have to breathe in to get something to go up and into your nose. So that air pipe is already open, and that's the only place the water can go. Can't confirm. I just tried it.
That we've had this discussion before, and we fought a whole fucking month about it.
Yeah, and you're wrong.
I'm telling you right now, the only reason it goes like you can't drink water through your nose is because you have to breathe in order for it to go into your nose. It's the same thing whenever you inhale while drinking water. It's going to go down the wrong pipe. It's going to go down your airway.
Yeah, so like when you breathe into your nose, your body knows you're breathing. Get it? Your body knows you're breathing through your nose. All right? It knows.
I need to blow my nose.
When something is coming through your nose, it opens up the little muscle that's in your trachea that separates the air pipe from the food pipe, and water will go into your lungs.
Food pipe.
The food pipe.
Hear that, Dan? You hear? Are you listening?
Scientific term made here. Food pipe.
Food pipe.
I asked a doctor that went through medical
You
school
didn't. No.
like
No.
none of you other
No.
motherfuckers. He is a
No.
surgeon
No.
What?
Well,
What are you
I'm in the
saying?
Navy.
What are you saying, Brock?
No.
Did you go through medical school?
No. I did not
Exactly.
go to graduate school.
Medical school. That's the one.
They teach that course. That's a course in
They
medical
teach
school.
the
Yes!
nose philosophy and the nose anatomy. Yes.
You
say-
dumbass.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Bro,
They had,
I'm
like, a
telling
lab
you,
where, like,
Yes,
Nose
doctors know
doctor.
how the human body works.
Nose doctor knows nothing about noses. All right.
Nose doctor.
Shut up.
This guy.
Looks like a fucking dome.
Next fucking topic. What's next?
The fucking gnome that I fucking sent in the group chat.
It
Let's
really
talk
does
about-
look like a gnome.
Let's talk
How?
about 9/11.
9/11.
I can see the beard right there.
Oh
Okay.
God. This is a
9/11
sore subject for me. So please excuse me if I
inside job or not.
I may
Inside
get.
job or not.
Oh my God.
Alien.
It is not. It is not an
Alien.
inside job.
It is not an inside job.
Does
is
anybody
not.
disagree?
I don't think it's an inside job. No.
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 Well, shit.
Perfect.
Okay.
Everybody's
Okay. No.
smart.
Okay. Okay.
That just means everybody's
So-
smart.
So I will go ahead and bring up the argument that a lot of people have. Which seems to be-
Yeah.
Oh my God, bro. That shit piss. Okay. So I actually learned about this in my building codes class. After 9/11, I believe we added 132 new codes because we pretty much didn't know what the fuck we were doing. We added 132 codes because we found that there were so many things that we could have done to not save it, but prevent and save a lot of lives. There was a lot of shit that we could have done.
codes.
What?
Codes? You mean like fucking door codes? What do you mean?
Like building code.
Like,
Building codes, like you have to build this
Yeah.
steel structure this way.
and yeah. So there, and the point that people are saying is that jet fuel doesn't melt steel beams. It doesn't fucking matter, bro. That is a plane flying in there at fucking God knows how fucking fast, hits that fucking building, and you're telling me that, oh, it's not gonna crash. No, bro. No, we barely knew what the hell we were doing then. There were so many things that we could have done better, but the whole building itself, the structure of it was not. If those same buildings were up today, they would be taken down, or they would have to be completely gutted and redone because there was so much shit that we found that was completely wrong, and that we didn't know that we had to build it to that strength capacity. We didn't know that we had to have all of this different shit because we had never experienced that. But no, it's a fucking plane flying into a fucking building. That building is gonna
as
crash.
well as you have a plane flying into in.
Okay, but I've
Like-
also seen the argument that this plane you're talking about is something that's made up of aluminum. Yeah, but I think that this plane had enough energy to bring that thing down. I can't.
Okay, yeah. You know, there's okay. I have heard that too, and okay. Say you take a new 2020 F-150 that is made of aluminum. If you go drive that into a house at, say, 80, 90 miles an hour, you're telling me that truck's not going to do a lot of damage to that fucking house? You've got to be completely fucking mental.
Well, yeah,
You
but that's
just-
also metal versus wood. A house isn't constructed out of steel.
Okay, but what the point that I'm trying to make, that's a fucking plane.
And the planes are going
Yeah.
six times faster than that.
Yeah, I'm with
That
you.
is
I
a
definitely
plane
think-
flying.
I'm just bringing down the F-150
Yeah,
house analogy. I'm all for you. Like that's a shit
No,
ton of
yeah.
kinetic energy and
Yeah.
mass. that's
That
going into
is-
the fucking
yeah.
Hey, man.
structure of this
fucking
poorly
sh-
constructed skyscraper.
We
That shit
shoot
was
fucking
falling
tungsten
just off
rods
the
from
plane.
fucking space, and that shit goes off like a fucking nuclear, like, bomb, and there's no explosives on it. It just has that enough kinetic force that it just
We may
fucking
or may not have
destroys.
tungsten rods in space.
May or may not.
May or may not.
May or may not. In
Okay,
2017, it was
so-
shut down because it cost
Okay,
too much.
so
I
another
just watched the
conspiracy
YouTube. I don't know shit.
with space. Did we land on the moon or not?
Yes. Oh
Yes.
my God, I cannot say
Absolutely.
yes enough.
I'm so
I hate
glad
that
none
shit
of you
so
are
much.
completely stupid.
I cannot
Like-
believe that
I feel like
people
But the
actually
Earth is
think we
flat,
did.
though.
What are
We
the
did.
arguments for how we fake that?
Because
That
we
we
There's
did
no
not have the
point.
means to safely transport a human through and to space and for that long of a period.
And
Either
We
that-
literally
no
have
point.
a space station orbiting the Earth. Like we were able to get this thing right in the zone for it to just
Yeah,
orbit
people
Earth,
don't
and we
believe that's it.
periodically rotate people to and
Yeah.
fro.
Hey, people don't think that's real either.
Yeah,
There-
people I have seen interviews. People think that it is a studio, some secret studio on a military base that they just broadcast that shit out.
people that
There's
don't
literally
believe in
you
dinosaurs.
can publicly go watch a shuttle take off, and then it just vanishes, and then you don't see it come back.
You can see
Until
it fly
months
through the
later.
sky at night.
Yeah, you can literally see it leave the atmosphere and then never come back for months at a time, and then it comes back with those same people
Like there's
to
an
the
app,
exact same spot.
there's an
like-
app you can get to tell you when the ISS is flying over, and then if you look up, you can see it flying across the night sky.
No shit.
Yes,
I didn't know.
Okay,
that
but
existed,
oh,
That's
okay,
actually
so
cool as
I've seen it a few.
I will be the people on the other side who are stupid. How can you prove that there's people on there? Like
There's literally
That-
What
Yeah.
the
okay,
fuck
no,
is
no.
that?
There's cameras mounted. There's cameras mounted inside the shuttle. I'm sure they're recording all the time. You go publicly watch a shuttle take off. You see the person on that camera get on the aircraft and then just leave, and then you
I-
see him fucking dock in the
I have an
same
argument
video.
about that.
What?
You can't replicate the amount of gravity they're feeling on the space station on Earth.
yeah,
You cannot perfectly replicate how those people are moving through the cabin on Earth.
Oh yeah.
well, you can with
I mean,
Editing.
you can with
Oh, you
yeah.
can with editing, yes.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
yes. That is true.
CGI editing, green screen
But they do
cables.
live videos all the time.
Okay, but
You
are
can't
they
do, like,
live
live editing.
videos?
yeah. I mean, how do you know that?
Insane.
They're literally
Yeah.
fucking like
How do you-
FaceTime videos. Like
Okay, but how do you know that they're live videos?
it doesn't matter if they're live. How are you gonna edit a FaceTime?
I'm sure they
being
have found a
recorded.
way to do it. Yeah. I'm sure they have found a way to do it. I'm just trying to add some spice to this conversation. I'm not saying that I believe that. I'm just trying
I
to
mean,
You
the
and
other
kick some
side of
life
it-
into it.
well, the other side of it is like they say that we faked it because we were trying to beat the Russians to space, and it was
right.
at the end
Cold
of
War.
Kennedy's fucking election, and so in like the time frame that he wanted us on the moon, and it was about to be a re-election, so they were just like, oh, we want Kennedy back as president, and then whatever, so that we can beat the Russians, you know.
Yeah, Kennedy did all the work.
Give me a telescope that lets me zoom in on the surface of the moon, and if I don't see a fucking flag, it's fake.
Well, the flag is gonna be white.
That's fine. Still a flag.
So it turned into a French flag.
I get it because the French are pussies. Suck
Bruh,
my
if we have
baguette, you
Fuck the
French
French
motherfuckers.
listeners. fuck
Okay. I also okay, so
Suck your baguette.
the point to kind of be the other side, what about the flag? How the flag is not supposed to wave in space because the vacuum of space.
Didn't they had a bar on
they
the top?
fucking planted it in the ground. It's gonna move a little bit.
No, he's talking about how it's always like out.
It's
not just
always
falling
like
to,
out and like
red-
there always
Yeah,
seems to be
it's
like a
supported-
breeze.
It's supported on the top, and they wiggled it a little bit.
Yeah. I mean like
They planted it,
ghost.
it moved.
I know why, but
ghost.
like spooky season. Hey, it is October. Halloween is a week away.
Hell yeah.
What the
And
fuck
once
is
again,
Halloween?
another
Why the
holiday
fuck
I won't be
do we
with
have
family. Nice.
Hell yeah!
Because you'll be in
That's what I'm
your
talking about.
family in Guam. Because you love Guam so much.
I would nuke Guam without a heartbeat. If I were president, the first
Really?
thing I do. Yep, 100%. Nuke Guam. Evacuate all military personnel. Local fucking army, Guam National Guard and all them. They can fucking stay here.
Bruh, how are they like what the fuck?
Okay, this isn't really on our topic of like this thing, but
It's fine.
the
It doesn't matter.
Guam Guard literally can have 10 dependents, and they don't even have to be actual dependents. You can just list like a fucking cousin if you wanted to on it, or like a friend, and they literally get like, so that's whoever's in the guard, like Guam National Guard, and their 10 dependents that they want to list has access to base, and they literally come and raid our fucking commissary because everything's half the price is off base. So
That
like,
sucks.
Damn,
yeah.
that's fucked.
yeah, and then as well as everybody doesn't know how to fucking drive, and I promise you, the next time somebody pulls out in front of me, I'm getting my insurance money for my car. I will kill somebody by T-boning them, and I will get my insurance money. I don't give a
Probably
damn.
shouldn't say that on the podcast. That's premeditated murder.
Nah.
Nah.
He actually has
Nah.
to
Nah. We'll let
Nah.
that slide.
No heart.
What I meant to say was, if somebody pulls out in front of me, I will do everything in my power to hit the brakes in time and save
Yeah.
us
There you
both
go. There
without
you go.
There you go.
without anything major happening to either of us physically, mentally, emotionally, as well
But I'm gonna
as
get that
anything
bag,
to our
though.
car.
I'm just gonna go
Yes.
ahead and edit that part out really quick then for you.
I just want to point
In-
out that only 85% of our audience is from the U.S., so we might have some French people.
Whoa.
Wait.
Wait,
That was
really?
a hamster.
85% of our audience is from the U.S.
Bro,
Yes.
who's the 50%?
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
It just says it just says United States 85%, other 14%. Or
Maybe it's
14.
Guam.
But what about the other 1%?
1%?
Oh,
Well,
it
it's
is Guam.
85.
It is.
Oh no!
Aliens. There it is.
Fucking
Proof.
aliens.
Proof.
Hey,
right
bro.
there.
Inside job.
In
Bush did 9/11.
1974,
Thanks for the views, aliens.
JFK wasn't real.
Appreciate
in
my
19
homies up top.
He wasn't, because he was dead.
No. Yeah, that makes him not real.
Just when
Oh
you die,
my
you're not
God.
real.
Okay, another
Anyway,
conspiracy by Moa.
in 1974, Nixon
Ready for this shit?
killed all the birds.
Oh,
my
stop,
God.
stop.
Replaced
Now
them.
The birds
work for
the birds
birds
work for the bourgeoisie.
Because the birds work for the bourgeoisie.
And now, you know why the birds fly away at winter? To
Because they're
recharge-
giant metal birds coming from the sky in a ball of fire.
They built the
recharge-
pyramids.
to recharge and to collect the data for the government.
Honestly,
And you
that's
know
a
why they
genius.
sit on
He
power
has
lines?
cracked the code. He has
You know
cracked
why
the
they
code
sit on power lines?
to charge.
Because they need a charge.
I feel like the biggest proof
Wireless charging.
the biggest proof
Wireless
is that one fucking pigeon that saluted Putin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't
Somebody-
see that video.
Some security detail guy couldn't make it, so he came in as a bird, like just a remote controlled bird.
Totally fucking forgot he was a bird.
Okay, are you ready for this one? I got one.
Yeah. Lay it
Shoot.
on me. My next
Was all right. You guys ready for this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I really haven't talked to many people about this one. Because I mean, not a lot of people really like care about it, I guess. But was Lee Harvey Oswald the only shooter in the JFK assassination?
Probably not.
No, see,
And
I
was
read
it an
somewhere-
inside job?
I read somewhere that they declassified the files and that JFK's security detail, Secret Service, they heard the shot, turned around, and tried to shoot, but he shot Kennedy, and that's
What?
why his brain goes out like backwards. That's just what
So-
I've read.
So did Lee Harvey Oswald?
I've
a trained
never heard that.
You've
the
never heard that?
Marine?
No,
Yeah.
I've never heard that.
I saw
I
a
could be
video
fucking
about it.
stupid, but
I saw a video about Lee Harvey Oswald like a hot minute ago. Like I
But
can't
you're
really
telling
remember
me
it.
the
but-
guy in the front seat of the car, turned around and blew JFK's brain out?
no.
Aimbot.
Aimbot. One of his security details.
360 no scope.
But-
Security
okay.
details
Okay,
shot
have you also heard the idea that there was an old lady who caught the whole thing on tape, and they tried to they tried to find her, but she didn't actually exist. She's
Skeleton?
seen. Oh, okay. So there's this old lady who's standing on the side of the street, and she had a video recorder, and she was taking a video of the entire thing. And the government tried to track her down, and once they finally thought that they got to a certain point that they knew who she was, from the names or whatever information that they had, apparently she didn't exist and she wasn't there.
Maybe the government made her not exist.
Oof. They can do
What
that.
what information could they
They
have
could
gotten?
easily do that.
Yeah.
Like it's honestly so easy to hide from the government if you have no life and like
Yeah, they called her the babushka lady.
Yes.
In all these photos
Yeah.
and videos. She's
Yeah.
standing right next to the caravan, and she's wearing like a Russian. She
Like-
looks like a Russian grandma.
Yeah, she's wearing some type of like head dress,
Yeah.
and she caught a different angle of it, and they wanted to get the video of that, but they could never find her.
Yeah, I haven't really
Hey.
seen much at
The
all.
babushka
Fun
lady.
fact.
Babushka.
I don't think that's really like a conspiracy theory of like, oh, she vanished and like all that stuff. It is literally an old grandma that doesn't have any friends or anything, was there videotaping, went back home. They
Can you
weren't
imagine
able to
what-
fucking get ties.
What was
Bro,
running
what-
through her head? Holy
Bro,
shit,
whatever
bro.
happened?
Probably not the same thing as JFK's head.
Oh my
Whoa!
God.
Whoa!
I mean, she doesn't exist.
I'm definitely not gonna edit that out.
Undefeated.
Bro, whatever happened to the guy that killed Lee Harvey Oswald? Because like it was like some dude, some like fucking
I think he-
booyah Texan.
I think
just
he
rode
died
out
in
and
prison
bloomed.
recently. I think
Really?
no, it wasn't recently. No, not recently. I actually read about this.
Yeah,
I think
recently,
he
1990.
he suffered a heart attack in prison, I'm pretty sure.
From
And
all the
died.
fucking butt fucking that goes
From-
on.
It was like in the 80s or 90s.
What a cowboy, bro.
Yeah, for real. Hey, fun fact, the guy who killed Martin Luther King Jr. Was raised in my hometown.
Nice.
That's a. You're real proud.
Was
of
it
that.
you?
Yes, I was
'Cause
totally
you-
born in 1960. What year
Lee
was it?
Harvey Oswald died in 1963.
Yes.
Recently.
No, I'm talking about the guy who killed Lee Harvey Oswald when he
Oh,
was
the guy
going
who
to
killed
trial.
him.
Jack.
Bro, his
Liam.
name
Oh,
is
yeah.
Jack Ruby.
Oh.
Yep.
What a fucking great name.
Jack
Ruby.
Mehoff.
Shut
No.
the fuck up.
Hey,
Who's wearing
hey,
a
that's a
cowboy hat doing it too?
that's when we put
Ben
a
Dover.
no with the heart. A no.
Ben Dover.
Fucking what a fucking
Mike
Don.
Raj.
Mike Hawksard.
I've actually met
Yes.
a Mike Cox.
But that also brings me up to another thing. Do you guys think time travel is a thing?
No.
Absolutely
Mm.
not.
Hey, if
Have
you
you
think about it,
I
if
feel
time travel exists, it's always existed. Think about that
Not
one.
not if it works.
Ooh.
Not if it works like the same way that like it did in the Marvel movies.
oh my god, here he goes again.
Oh,
It's a
God.
movie. It's a
No.
movie.
Where the fuck
It's
are
a
you getting your
movie!
time travel and where are you getting your time travel information from?
I don't know, some
Marvel?
physicist, some I don't know, some smart guy.
Bro,
Yeah,
Well,
that's
obviously,
where you're
I
getting
wouldn't trust some smart guy because clearly he doesn't know what he's doing if time travel isn't a thing yet.
Bro, I swear, every time I
True.
went over to Dan's house, it'd be like, you wanna watch Thor Ragnarok? Every
Okay.
That's a
fucking time.
dope ass
You-
fucking movie.
You say that.
It
but
is.
I watched it like a couple times.
Okay.
We watched it
So-
like 5 times in a row.
Okay, so going back to the Lee Harvey Oswald, he was shot 2 days later
Yes.
by a local nightclub owner
Yes.
in the basement of the police headquarters.
Bro,
Right.
what a don. What a don.
Because everyone was fucking pissed.
Yep.
I think time travel exists.
This dude had a big forehead.
Who,
My
Lee
God.
Harvey
Like,
Oswald?
really?
Yeah, bro. He looks like Peyton Manning.
Looks like Pennywise.
I
Who?
don't know, but
He does though.
he has a big forehead, but not Peyton Manning forehead.
Pretty damn
Peyton
close.
Manning's got a big ass fucking forehead.
Bro, that thing
No.
stretches.
Here's the
Stretches me out. What?
Oh.
What the fuck?
Whoa. Whoa,
What?
you got too much dip on your chip there, fella.
Yo, where's the freaking gabagoo?
Gabagoo.
With the
Bubble boy. That shit
Bababoo.
cracks me.
Yo,
The
where's
birds work for the
frickin'
bababoo.
Gabagoo.
Gabagoo. Hey, yo, with the gabagoo.
This is literally what our COD like fucking chat sounds like.
Yeah, especially when Dylan fucking leaves us in the middle of Warzone. to
Yeah,
go to the bunker
you
by
piece
himself.
of
Twat.
shit.
Yeah.
You left
No.
us. You left us. You didn't even have the decency to wait for us at the door. You took all the money, and then as soon as we got there, you hopped in your little fucking car and drove off. And we fucking died 3 rounds in a row because you took the mojo.
Before I
Bro,
even
I
went
saw-
inside the bunker, I drove the vehicle to military base and then ran back to the bunker. So this bitch left the fucking bunker, ran all the way to military base, and then drove
was-
it back in a way.
Dude, I was so confused. I was like, I did not park the car there.
No, because I was gonna blow it
And
up so you couldn't leave us, but my grenade missed. So I was
And
like,
I
I'm just gonna
shot it
drive
several-
this.
And I shot it several times. Several times.
Bro,
Yeah,
I
and then we
saw
fucking
that-
all were at that building, and I blew up the vehicle, and then we died to the fucking zone because we didn't have a vehicle. So,
Dude, I was just looting right as we dropped in. First box, it was red access card, and I was like, I gotta. Because last time you fuckers went in without me and took everything. Was
no,
like,
I
I'm
think
gonna give it
last
back.
time we all
Bullshit.
got on, you were like, I got work. And you said that fucking 2 hours after we all got off. And then
But
you
no,
left
I
me.
fucking-
You left me
yeah.
last night. I was in your lobby. You didn't say shit. And you just fucking left.
I had
got
no
off.
clue you were in there.
Wow.
I had
Yeah.
no clue.
Dylan is not for the boys, bro.
He is
I had
not.
no clue.
God. Fucking.
I said,
and-
hey, I'm on. And then I was playing some matches, and then this one match was pissing me off, and I hopped off. And then I look at Snapchat, and I see that he's in my lobby. And I felt so
Yeah.
bad. I felt so bad.
What else? What else? That same. What was it? You didn't get on with us yesterday because you said you had a date,
I got on.
and then that got
yesterday.
canceled 2 days ago. Whatever it was, sometime this week you didn't get on because you had a date. Yet those were canceled. not for the boys and the simp.
Oh,
Simp. Simp.
are you kidding me?
Simp.
We're talking about me being a simp.
Yeah.
We can talk about Brock.
Oh.
Brock, you want to add in here?
I was about to say, if you bring up me being a simp, I literally hung up on my girlfriend to be in this chat, and she's been Snapchatting me the entire time. She's pissed.
Your girlfriend's pissed. You should have heard what the fuck happened tonight.
Oh my god, that was so bad. That was so funny. What was it? It was me, Brock, Owen, and Tucker, I think. All right, yeah, it was us four. We were just in search lobby, and Madison like sat her phone down on the counter. She hopped in the shower, and then I said my girlfriend, and she like got out of the shower and was like, "Excuse me,
Oh yeah.
what? What did you call me?"
Damn.
Because you didn't call her wife or what?
Yep.
Yeah, we're not even married.
Oh,
That's
shit.
crazy.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeesh.
You better get that prenup, dog.
I
She's
am.
coming.
Oh no.
She's
Oh
getting
I
no.
swear, dog.
I'm getting a prenup so that way we get married, I get extra pay, and then when I move back stateside and she moves in, I can hit her with the quick flight tackle. And fucking
Suck,
dip.
bitch.
Bitch, you thought.
Good thing she
Hit her
won't
with-
hear this because there's no way she listens this far into the podcast.
Oh,
No
hell
way.
no.
No way. It took Mallory like a week and a half to listen to the whole thing because she
Oh,
had
God, so I
she had a 2.5 hour drive home. And I was like, hey, you should listen to the podcast. She's like, oh, maybe. I was like,
All
no,
right, nobody-
come on now. Come on now.
Nobody tell Madison these podcasts exist until like a few more happen, and then I'm going. Oh, she Snapchatted me. What do you think she said?
I highly doubt that she will make it this far. And
Oh,
if she does, hi Madison. This is not my fault. It's all him. I apologize on behalf of him. But yeah, this is all on him, not us.
I bet James.
Honestly though,
here.
like even if like not a lot of people listen to it, like I genuinely enjoy just like hopping on here with y'all and just like talking. Cause
Hey,
like we're all off our phones and we're all kind of like just talking about random shit.
Yeah.
And I love it.
James,
Okay.
if you're still here, text me, and I'm gonna see if you listen to the end of the podcast.
Also,
Mallory, same thing for
So-
you.
yeah, same thing with not you, Madison. You don't listen this far. But
And
you know,
if
you know how I
anybody's
said.
watching or
No, hang on,
listening-
Dylan.
Okay, fine.
You know how I said Madison was mad at me? She just Snapchatted me.
Yeah.
So you know how you have to have like, you can't just type in one text box on Snapchat anymore. Like for a picture, you have to create multiple ones.
Yeah.
Guess how many, like, what percentage of the screen is filled up with words right now on the Snapchat? Just guess.
85.
It's not that bad. I would say like maybe
65.
Yeah, I would say around that.
More than half.
Jeez, man.
Yeah.
So you got a whole on paragraph.
Hey, screenshot it and put it in your prenup papers.
I'm not doing that.
Yo.
If I do that, then I won't need prenup papers because we won't get married.
Put it in Discord.
Put it in Discord. I'm not doing that. Oh man. All right. I'm gonna rant to you guys about this though. After
Rant.
the,
Go for it.
no, after. it
Oh,
ends.
after it? Okay.
Yeah. Just in case, you know.
How long are we?
We are damn near an hour and 20 minutes in.
Phew.
An hour and 20 minutes.
Shall we hop on a part 2 for next time?
Yeah.
We can, because I have a lot more to talk about. But it's kind of like a different spectrum. It's under a different side of the umbrella to talk about for this shit.
Okay, all right.
So,
Looking forward to it.
alrighty.
With that, we're out.
Rowdy.
Bye bye.
Later.
Adios.
Had a good time.
See ya.
Deuces. Henry, what the fuck is that? Is that Lee Harvey Oswald?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, that's not a Peyton Manning forehead.
No.
That's
No.
He's
still
hopping on COD.
that's still a pretty big
I'm getting on
forehead, though.
COD. It is a big forehead.
I will be on COD for a little bit.
All right, see you
All right,
guys there.
y'all.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Okay, so that is the end of the show. If you're still listening at this point, thank you. If you could go ahead and like this and subscribe to the channel. We're gonna try to post about one day a week, once a week for sure. We do have an Instagram, Twitter, and a TikTok now. I believe they are uh, all underscore shit on underscore show. Uh, they will be down in the description below. But go ahead and give this a like and subscribe. Thank you.